watch out. Look out, bruh. Watch out. The fuck out. Man, watch out. Not the one to fuck with. I'll up it, I'll draw down. End of discussion. I'll push a button, get the bus and lay it all out. Man, look out. Guess who got the jug now? I'm just trying to do my thing. Every time I do my thing, I pack that thing. All of that ring, make it sing. Hey, what you real want, get into? We can bang, 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 drawn with a spoon. Hey, we living proof. Jewels hella wet like a swimming pool. Cover, move that. Yeah, yo. Hey, yeah, yo.
Yo,
Love it.
I don't know what happened right there, but did the advertisement end early for you or right on time?
It just cut off, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, it was early.
Yeah.
Well, we're here.
Yes,
we're
here, fellas. Good thing I wasn't picking my nose or something like that. Scratching my ass or some shit. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, top of the morning. Happy Friday to everybody. You know what? Let's just get right to it. You have tuned into another live Friday edition of Wayne Your Gamer. Yeah.
Morning, motherfuckers.
Yeah. That the enthusiasm in the Wake Your Game Up intro drop right there. That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, we're
gonna live while we're alive.
Yeah.
13 days, right?
13 days away.
I confirmed with Lee prior to the stream. I was like, we're 13 days away, like just less than 2 weeks or something.
Come on, fellas. You got 10 more days. We got, let's see. And then you got 420 coming up, so you guys are going to be excited.
Yeah.
And then I know for Lee, it's a special time of year also, 420, because the next day is his.
No, it's that day. It's Captain's birthday.
Yeah. Oh, it's on 420. It's on 420.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? Before we even met Catherine, she knows the whole time we've been getting high for her on her birthday. That's a fact. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. What's up, King? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Song?
What up, King? What's up, Brandon? What up, Song? You know what I'm saying? Top of the morning. Happy Friday to everybody, man. Hope everybody's excited, man. It's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Friday's always it's like a mini holiday every week, huh? At least for those that have weekends off, right? So my girl feels the same way every time it's because she's a Sunday Mondays gal. You know what I mean? Those are her days off. So it'd be like Saturday's like Sunday's like a Saturday to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, the Sunday Monday combo actually is
she chose that for football, honestly.
Nice. That's probably my preferred way, because there's certain jobs where they're like, well, to make it fair, you got to have at least a Saturday or Sunday for the companies that are open on 7 days a week, schedule.
Yeah.
So
like the Magical Kingdom for instance.
No.
Well, they're never not open, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the way that, at least in my department, it's our back half and front half are determined by the beginning of the week starting on Thursdays.
Okay.
Yeah, so you either get Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Sunday off.
I think you were you Friday, Saturday initially, or Thursday, Friday?
Yes. Well, yeah. That was based. I did the back half or front half, or however it was. And then, I'm sorry, I had that.
Pass. I mean, a pass.
And Brandon said, "I heard."
I was trying to practice that skill set too while we were just like.
Yeah.
Shit,
Brandon's already started. I heard Diana Rossini likes interviewing the Vikings coach. Apparently, she's a big fan of the KOC. She's a fan of a lot of coaches.
Oh no, she's fucking all of them. Hey, it's because
I don't know why it's all of a sudden
this is all alleged. This is all alleged.
Allegedly,
right? But
there's a lot of history to this.
I think it started where her husband was fucking Pamela Harris, bro. I swear. And she's just been on a rampage ever since. Oh, you cheat on Rossini? Oh, Diana? Dirty Diana?
Dirty D.
Dirty Diana. You don't know about that song, Lee? You don't listen to Mike, huh?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, of course I did.
Dirty Diana.
Yeah. Dirty. Come on now, but Diana.
Come on, Lee.
He's old enough to remember when that was number one on the.
Now we know what Dirty did.
Lee remembers jamming to the Jackson 5.
Hey, Michael Jackson was my first album I got when I lived in
Remember when the TV got color?
I remember getting
Hey, he saw the TV when it was black and white. He didn't
No,
even,
the
he didn't even know there was
transition,
other
yeah.
nationalities out there.
Shit, I remember getting the Michael Jackson Thriller cassette tape for my birthday, and I was the most excited motherfucker on earth.
Dang, that's a good album. That was his big commercial album. My favorite is always going to be Off the Wall. It's Off the Wall.
I think Black and White was my favorite.
Got with Quincy Jones. It was his first solo. You know what I mean? They got joints on there. Like, man, you hear tonight gonna leave my 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Hey, that's my shit, man. Yeah. That's one of those ones where you at the wedding and you just, hold on, you got put the chicken down and get on the dance floor. Yeah, hold on.
Hey,
bro.
Bogey, I just went to a Filipino wedding, right?
Hey, we get down now.
Bro, all of the Filipinos were on the dance floor. It was the funniest shit because all the Vietnamese are watching. They're sitting there drinking and they're watching the Filipinos. They got their drink too, but they're on the dance floor just like the DJ. They chose a DJ that was definitely on the groove.
He came from the Filipino side.
I think, yeah, for sure. Like he knew the groove.
He was booked by the Filipino.
Yeah.
Hey, we get down, bro. We got our imprint in music for sure, man.
Brandon said, "I need that sound clip on the news segments about Diana Rossini."
Dirty Diana.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Hey, the motherfucking hey, that song was hard though, bruh. That was one of Michael Jackson's like harder songs, actually, where he was getting on the bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's kind of why I love The Weeknd's music. Because when I listen to The Weeknd, to me, it's Michael Jackson if he wrote and sang songs about doing cocaine and fucking bitches.
Huh.
Listen to The Weeknd's music. And it's like if Michael Jackson wrote about doing cocaine and fucking bad bitches. That's The Weeknd's music. Yeah.
My daughter, she's a fan, and I like a lot of his music. I couldn't tell you anything about the guy though. I don't know nothing.
You know what's crazy is if you just take one ear and listen, you'll be like, oh wow, he's talking about one of his biggest hits. Blind, was it? Ooh, I'm blinded by the light. What do you think that's a metaphor for?
Is he? Oh, I don't know. Shit, I didn't fucking know, man.
You
never thought about it.
Controlled substances, man. Even one of his big smash hits called Starboy, right? And he's blatant on that one. He's like, he said, cut the ivory into skinny pieces. Then she cleaned it with her face, man. I love my baby.
Oh shit!
Like, you can't get more blatant than that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think it slips by the cracks. Like it slips through the cracks, I should say.
Yeah, and it's top 40 music.
Yeah,
so like they're playing this shit all over the world. He's out of here. The Weeknd is one of those ones that's in another stratosphere as far as like artistry goes.
As far as I know, I don't think a lot of parents look at him with a frowny face either. They're like, if my kid listens to The Weeknd, I'm not really tripping. But they're like,
my favorite Weeknd song's got to be "The Hills Have Eyes" because he's on there chopping. He said, "All I really want to do is solo. Hit me on the phone, motor." And he's talking about being so on one and falling into the bitch's house like at 4 a.m. to come through and fuck and then leave. You know what I mean? The whole song is "The Hills Have Eyes, the Hills Have Eyes." Because he's talking about just driving up into these Hollywood hills, fucking these celebrity bitches on the chow mein.
Damn. All right, so now I got an appreciation for The Weeknd.
All I'm gonna ever do is relapse.
You know,
he's straight up telling people. He said, even in that song, he said, "I might go to rehab, but all I'm finna do is relapse." You know what I mean? He is not playing. I think that's why he's like when he did it was kind of weird because when he did the Super Bowl performance, it looked like he couldn't move his face. You know what I mean? So I'm like, see, he was on the show.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? His whole face was froze. I don't know if anyone doesn't know what that means. I mean, he can't feel his face. You know what I mean?
What about Bruno Mars on top?
Big cokehead.
Giant. Yeah.
Oh,
he is?
All right.
Oh yeah. Lot of videos. It's one Google search away from finding a video of him doing cocaine. He's another one that's way out of the stratosphere too. He has a residency at Vegas.
The stratosphere.
Yes. Like
he's like Elon Musk. Okay.
Your celebrity is his celebrity status is so up here and he's into the 100 millions. Bro, no one can stop these fools from doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Hey, they capitalize on that 12-year-old market, right? Like that's
the junior high kids are the ones that
has like the capability of getting it. Like, who's gonna tell my 12-year-old daughter she can't have a $10 whatever music thing or a $100 music concert or whatever? Super like easy. Like it's super smart for a music artist that's looking to capitalize on the industry.
What's up, Peacock?
That's the easiest way to make money. Look at Taylor Swift. What's up, Peacock? Look at Taylor Swift.
Peacock in the building.
Making more bread than any fucking
killing the game since she was 13.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift was 13. She's been writing and putting out music. Hey, look at how smart this bitch is, bro. This is kind of crazy. I just found this out. So, like, her first couple albums, when they sold her, whoever was managing her or whatever record label, they sold her publishing at one point. And so she went and re-recorded and recreated all these songs from before so that she could have them on her catalog moving forward. Because once she was done with that label, from then on, she became the tycoon that she is. You know what I mean? Like the big mogul billionaire. You know what I mean? And purely from music too, which is amazing. She's like the female Kanye for real. Like, of course, Kanye had the fashion and all that shit, but like Kanye made a lot of his money off the music. You know what I mean? Like just producing hits. Not his catalog is insane. Then not to mention he sold a bunch of his catalog for like a couple $100 million not too long ago, just so he could just have some pocket change. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers, they know how to play with the game. And for Taylor Swift, she probably seen what they did to Britney Spears because they sold Britney Spears shit. They had her on all kind of drugs, put her on a fucking somebody to what do they call that? Where they
a conservatorship.
Conservatorship, and then thank you, Lee, 10 points. They put her on a motherfucking conservatorship, and then they did the same. They're doing the same thing with Wendy Williams right now. Like, you know what I mean? You got to be careful with who's taking care of your finances and your businesses. You know what I mean? Because they might be working against you with them peoples.
So if in a musician's case, if they do like Kanye, for example, if he does do what you were just saying, is it more of like the production stuff or is it the actual content?
So it's both. For Kanye, it's both.
Yeah, because Kanye is like total, like
Taylor Swift produces. People don't know that. Taylor Swift produced a gang of her early shit, and she has credits on as a writer as well. See, Kanye is not a writer, but he's a producer. You know what I'm saying? And as a producer, he has.
What's up, Albert?
On countless number one.
There's not a lot of intricate fucking like anything going on with Taylor Swift. So yeah, totally. Yeah, I can
listen. I don't either. Until the last couple of days. That's why it sounds like I'm very educated all of a sudden because I went down the rabbit hole randomly. I was like, what the fuck? She went and re-recorded all her old shit from the old label. And you know what I mean? And then because she wrote it, you know what I'm saying? She wrote it originally too. But the beats and the publishing of those versions of the songs, that label owned it. So she went back and re-recorded it. And
that collection of hers must be worth a fucking fortune.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Travis Kelce.
She's one of the few that survived that teen famous crap, you know. Like
Taylor Swift, one of them girls, she puts her leg up, she just takes a piss standing. She's like, hey, who's gonna tell her nothing? She's a billionaire.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, they both wake up in the morning, they stand over the toilet at the same time.
Sure.
Shout out to Taylor Swift. Allegedly.
Oh God, yeah, how can you do that?
Yeah, shit. We actually kind of had a. Did we have an eventful weekend news? You ready? We ready to get to it, Lee?
I'm over. Let's go. As Dennis just reminded us in the thread, if you haven't locked in, get locked in because the prices are going up for airfare because the fuel.
Mine went up like $30, but not really. Because I think I switched like the package options around a little bit or whatever, so I could still get it cheaper if I wanted to.
There you go.
And we do now have Maddie Law and my man AG. They're locked in with us now.
Nice.
So they're starting their payment plan to get their portions done. So you know what I'm saying? So we're up to 12 solid in the crib. We're gonna have a bunch of us that are partying there, obviously, and drafting. But yeah, so far we have the solid 12 in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Very excited. Anyone else that wants to get out, go ahead and holler at any of us, you know what I mean, on the side. Because we're gonna be very vague on locations and things of that nature on live. Because you know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep, you know, this is a G14 classified. You know what I mean? You can't get in. You can get in on the ground level. You know what I mean? I might gotta start booking my flight too. Because I'm just flying back, but still though, that's, you know what? I actually don't mind driving up and back because we're definitely driving up. Because me and my man AG might drive too. So I was like, fuck it, we'll just mob. You know what I mean? I know Steamboat and Art, they driving up. I think Tino's too is gonna be Tino's talking about joining that caravan too. So
I'm not too sure if I might be doing the same thing too. It depends. Yeah. I have the luxury to wait, so.
And for us, we have the luxury of being in Cali. Period. Right. So like, you know, hey, listen, if it comes to it, I have to pay a $200 one way. I mean, like, what am I gonna do? But I will wait it down because I'm pretty sure I'll find something cheap-ish.
I'm telling you, I've flown for like $34 round trip to Chicago. It's from San Diego to Chicago, non-stops too. Fucking boom, boom.
Right? It might be a little bumpy. You know what I mean? A little turbulent.
What's up, Derek?
What up, Derek? What up, Dennis? Shout out to the homies.
Well, kid, do you mind dropping the league news or league, business or whatever, business either or?
Which is it, Lee?
Good morning, fellas. Happy Friday
Iran.
and happy end of the freaking fucking week. We got 13 bloody days till the NFL fucking draft. Let's go!
Yeah.
Yes, let's
I'm
go.
excited.
Yes, sir. Well, the NFL approved Guardian caps with decals for in-game use now. Oh,
What is that?
they
Guardian
made
caps.
Guardian much different Guardian caps with the logos on it now. I guess they're game use.
Uh-oh. Now they're getting
I thought
fashionable.
we were already wearing them during the game. What am I missing?
I don't know.
Getting fashionable here.
Yeah, they're getting.
They always had some sort of logo.
They
on them.
did, but they're making them look.
being like the practice squad.
I think they're making them more
We
look
call
game.
them
used,
condoms, but I don't think we call them that. But
Yeah. Well, the league is preparing 4 replacement officials if no deal is reached for the CBA, and that expires May 31st. So they're on their horn on that one.
Interesting.
And I guess, and there it came out yesterday. The U.S. Justice Department is investigating the NFL for antitrust broadcasting access in that their deals with the Bob Kraft had I guess this morning came out and said last year I could have told you this was going to happen with all these issues with the all the streaming and all that kind of stuff. So
wait, what do you mean?
all the Justice Department's getting involved. That's all I saw.
Of what?
So, like what?
It-
Like, what would be the
the
result of all of this? The Justice Department just sues them, and then who gets
some
money?
of it was done underhandedly.
So bad business practices?
Correct.
Because I'm just gonna assume here, right? Maybe they're indicating like when they're striking these TV deals, they're doing bad practices because
That they went through loopholes, I guess, to get them done.
Well, they were also having like these networks pretty much bid against each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were literally not biased. Just whoever paid the most. All right, you get it. You know what I mean? Boom, Prime. They was in there. They had the Thursday nights for the last couple of years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Amazon took it right after because now they forking up more bread. Netflix is forking up a shitload of dough. You know what I mean? Maybe this is why the Justice Department is getting involved. Maybe there's some bad business practices here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just like I said. I'm just assuming.
Yeah. Well, they're saying that 2026 NFL draft is expected to be draft heavy. Pause, especially early in round 1.
Trade heavy.
Trade heavy. Yes.
Yeah, because draft heavy, I would imagine that's what a draft would be.
Yeah, trade heavy. And this is going to be they saying that the strengths of this class are the defense, the edge, cornerback, and linebacker, and the offense is the wide receiver remains elite. They're saying it's pretty good wide receiver class. So
yeah, it's very top heavy, the wide receiver class. And yeah, man, I'm excited once I started like peeling back a couple more of these layers and looking into some of these IDPs. It's going to be badass. Like I can even see in these rookie drafts IDPs like one of them linebackers could potentially go in the first round.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting thought as a Jets fan. And then we got these 2 high-profile Ohio
linebackers.
Well,
linebacker
and Carnell Tate,
and
right?
receiver, yeah.
He's going to be the first receiver off the board. What about?
It wouldn't be far fetched. The Jets go and take. I mean, you got Garrett Wilson, who's he's getting up there.
And I'm telling you,
setting it up for a young.
This is the next wave of the cap space, where the cap space is going to create the ability for a lot of these teams to put money,
high paid weapons,
like the Cowboys are in position to do. They can pay Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. There's no problem right there. Like if you
But they
think
definitely couldn't have done that with Micah on the squad.
if you think you can get a better
why they moved Micah
WR1
last
for
year.
like a
Good
reasonable,
morning, Nelson.
but
What up,
what W?
Nelson?
Yo, what's up? Who's better than CD Lamb out there that's going to be available in the next 2 years? That's going to help you win a championship with Dak.
I mean, shit, man. Do you think they would be in line to draft the receiver?
They sit at 12.
And that's, that would put him in range of one of the top 3-ish, right? Because they, like, for example, let's play this game. Say the Jets go and then they take Tate. Or even if not the Jets, then it'd be the Chiefs. 'Cause I have the Chiefs
Let's
looking at
do
the
it.
Chiefs, right?
Do something crazy. Let's go. No.
Yeah, and then I think the Cowboys are in line for some young pass rush.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
everything that's coming out of DFW. It's pass rush they want.
Yeah, because they need it. I mean, they
Yeah.
traded away Micah Parsons last year
Yeah.
because they couldn't pay him because they had probably long-term intentions of paying George Pickens.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do both, right? And
When Lee
and,
says that the fucking Reese is one of Jerry's favorite.
Reese and Bain are the big names that are coming out
I
of DFW.
like that Reese and that
Yeah,
Bain.
Reese and Bain. And the
Come get
Cowboys
him,
do wanna
Jerry.
move
We
up.
got him at number 2 for you.
Yeah, Derek already has the sights on 2 players. I know that.
Steven, get the chest on. Get Woody Johnson on the phone.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a second. Hold on. Woody Johnson, that's the owner, right?
Yeah.
That's a crazy pause. That's a crazy either the double Dutch door action on that one.
Man,
Yeah.
the parents knew exactly what was going on there. This is not anything new.
Steven, give me Woody on the phone.
That
right
term
now.
is not this. That is a multi-centuries old term.
Yeah. I mean, shit, right? Do you remember? Did you ever fuck with Growing Pains growing up?
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah.
So
Cameron.
Mike Seaver,
Yes.
Mike Seaver's best friend in that show, his name was
I
Boner,
don't think.
Oh, that's right.
and that shit used to have me dying when I was a kid. They'd be like, they hear a knock at the door, he'd open the door. Oh, it's Boner.
Yeah.
Mike, Boner's here.
Yeah. Well, the UFL is expanding to Oklahoma City in 2028.
Oh man! Finally,
Yes,
Oklahoma
sir.
City's got some professional football.
Football.
Oh wow! Hold on, they're gonna move a team to OKC.
Yes, they are in 2028.
Who's okay? Let's play this game real
It's
quick.
not professional UFL.
Yeah.
You think they
It's
moved
just
the
there's
Cardinals
only
over
like
there?
a million people in the whole
Oh,
state.
USFL. Never mind.
UFL. No,
Oh,
not
so that means you
NFL.
think they might move the Cardinals over there?
Yeah, they would appreciate the
Hey,
Cardinals.
the Cardinals are going to be better with Mike LaFleur, though.
Yeah, I think they are.
Before, they were definitely like a USFL level team.
Hey, the Jets
Yeah.
are not that much better than the Cardinals. In
Well, you think
terms
they move the
of
Jets to Oklahoma City?
present.
The OKC Jets, me.
Oh man.
Well, the Ravens are going to unveil new uniforms on April 16th, and the Bills' alternate jerseys were leaked, and I saw those. They were all right.
Are they
Now,
all red?
as for the Dallas Cowboys, the city of Arlington is set to extend their lease agreement to 2055. So Jerry's locked in.
Look here. I'm still going to be alive, too, Steven. Don't think I can push you back.
Jerry ain't gonna be alive.
Listen, Steven, I bought the Fountain of Youth. I bought it, Steven. You can't get a drop. You can't get a drop on my Fountain of Youth, Steven.
Now, kiddo, you mind hitting the injury?
It's gonna be me and Lee. We're gonna be the only ones standing in 2055.
Shit, man. Shit, 75. I'll be fucking 80 years old.
You'll
I
be
need
like
a
300.
fucking
You'll be like 300 something at that
Was
point.
that ambulance taking Jerry home?
Well, Malik Neighbors is likely to be start at the end of training camp or early season for a return. So that's what they're saying.
Who's this again? My
It's
bad.
round one.
Malik
It's
Neighbors.
round
Oh, yeah.
one, and it's your dynasty startup. Are you Are you
Yeah.
planning to take him somewhere in the back half, middle half?
I still would, because I feel like if he wasn't coming off the ACL, he would go higher. So I still feel like we're getting a value on a third year guy who we've already seen flash a ton. And like here's the one thing, if I want to choose something and to nitpick, it's the fact that you have John Harbaugh there. And what number one receiving option has John Harbaugh produced for us in fantasy in recent years? None. And then there's Matt Nagy. Fuck Matt Nagy too as a play caller. Like we got to go back to like Allen Robinson to get 1,000-yard receiver. I guess Rasheed Rice. Rasheed Rice did have like 1,000 yards. Right?
Did Zay Flowers get 1,000 yards?
Just not so recently.
I'm not a Zay Flowers guy at
Last
all.
year.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
No, I'm just saying that to say, because or else I would know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
Cam Scatterboo could return this spring, so he's ready to up and go, and he's on his rehab. He's all set. Now, as for
he got
Michael,
hurt pretty early.
yeah. Now, as for Michael Penix, his rehab is progressing well, and he's on track. That's all they're saying on that. Now, as
Poor kid, he has a torn ACL on the same knee twice.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not.
No, hey kid, you mind hitting the contract drop or transactions? Contracts.
Transaction.
Contracts. As for the Falcons, they signed offensive tackle Jawan Taylor to a 1-year, $5 million plus incentives. The former Kansas City Queef.
Yep.
Now, the Falcons also signed right tackle Caleb McGarry. Oh, sorry. He is retiring. Apologize. My apologies. He is retired. Caleb McGarry is retiring. The right tackle for the Falcons. McGarry. And the Giants signed...
The bagpipes.
The bagpipes!
The bagpipes! Yes.
The
Come
Giants...
on, Eddie, I made moves to acquire you this offseason in dynasties.
Oh, yeah.
Bounce back. Let's go.
Now, the Giants signed guard Daniel Faley to 1 year. Now, as for the Houston Texans, they picked up the 5th-year options for C.J. Stroud, which is $25.9 million, and Will Anderson, which was $21.5 million, while they work out extensions for both.
Major savings.
Like,
Opportunity to save.
Damn.
Yeah, that's all it's going to be. An opportunity for the Texans to save. They typically, when they do that, they'll extend these guys. They'll give them a new contract. It won't be at like highest paid, and then they backload it at the end. So it's like compensate a little bit with a signing bonus, but they're not really expensive. Like look at Derek Stingley. He got a huge deal a season ago or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He's only going to make $11 million versus against the cap for the Texans this upcoming season. He's like the highest paid corner out there. So they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Where's the money going as of now? Is it going to Danielle Hunter?
Yeah, it's Danielle Hunter's guaranteed.
But it's a 1-year joint.
Yeah.
The $40 million one, yeah.
Which is an awesome way to use money, damn it. If you're going to use a lot of money, it's on those veterans that just like come through and subpars and just the top performers, you know.
Danielle Hunter has been doing this his entire career. He's a double-digit sack guy. 11, 12 is usually the sweet spot for him. You know what I mean?
In fantasy football, there was a part of me that in the beginning of his career stayed away because of the spelling. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
but then after a little while, it was like
his name. Now he earned the Danielle.
You know what? It's not Danielle. Okay, it's
Danielle.
Yeah. So for Will Anderson, that means that he'll probably get one of those contracts. It's like he'll make a couple, a subpar money these next few years while he finishes off up to his 5th year, and then that contract, their extension or whatever, will be backloaded after
Yep.
how they do things.
And they would, and he's gonna change his name to 40 Mil Anderson. See that?
Probably.
Oh no,
And
he's
for CJ Stroud,
40 mil Anderson.
set a record.
Stroud, they kick the can down a
40
little
mil
bit.
Will.
It becomes a little bit more of kind of a prove it. If he has a bad year, he won't get the money. If he does have a good year, you're still paying him 26 or whatever Lee said.
Yeah.
So
They're paying him
less. I mean, that's
25.9. Yeah.
Yeah, half the league's going to be making more than him as far as
Exactly.
quarterbacks go. So
So they're saving about $17 million right
that's a lot
there.
of money.
receivers.
That's for the next
Yeah.
2 years, and then maybe if he's playing well in 2028, and he still, wants to be part of the Texans' future, and vice versa, they still want him. Then they can work out the big money. But I think it's good just to have him under contract for cheap, and if he has a bad year, you can still trade him for picks, and it won't cost you a lot to pay out that
And
contract.
it's ultimate leverage against the player too, as an organization. Like, look, go and earn it, and we'll pay you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
That's how
he
Nick
didn't
Casario,
earn
man.
it, but
They
you know
just
what? We can give
wheeling
you
and
this.
dealing.
Now, as for the Saints, they exercised the 5th-year option for defensive tackle Brian Brees. So, and the Patriots and the Texans made a little trade. It was a trade, but it was technically a pick swap. The Patriots traded Marte Mapu to the Texans for a pick swap, which the Patriots were going to release them anyways, but they made a little deal before.
Yeah, and I talked about Marte Mafu a little bit. I think in the thread when I was telling you guys that he's like a hybrid type of player. The Patriots couldn't find a place to really put him or use him. I think he fits what DeMeco Ryans likes in players, kind of like these hybrid, like end-to-end,
like a
fast
corner,
guys,
like a nickel safety.
long rangy. Well, he's actually like a bigger nickel, so he's bigger than Petrie, and then he's like a more rangy, more effective than H2O as far as
Like the homie from the Giants
like
a few
H2
seasons
Petrie.
ago that went elsewhere, and now that team designates him as a linebacker. But forever in fantasy, we used him as a DB, but they didn't ever play him in a nickel.
Talking about Quincy,
Yeah, and so
No.
I'm
No,
thinking this
the
is-
Giants.
Isaiah Simmons.
Yep.
Yeah, when he was with the Cardinals, and then there's Quincy Williams, who was he had the dual designation, and it was like a cheat code in Sleeper because he had the DB designation, but he's playing mostly linebacker, and I put him in my DB spot.
No.
Oh, yeah.
And Isaiah Simmons.
Like that.
Yeah,
Did he?
You got to go. You got to
Was
go
that
back to
Yahoo?
2021. Yeah, because then
Was it Yahoo? Must have been
no,
Yahoo.
no. This was Sleeper. This was 2021, and hear me out. On 2022, they relegated him to only linebacker. So, but for that year, him and Isaiah Simmons were my cheat code everywhere, and Yahoo had it too. The dual designation.
Yeah, and so this Mafu addition, I feel, will hurt or rip into H2O's playing time at linebacker because I think they like speed and, of course, Azeez Al-Shire. And then it's more of like a Marte Mafu. And then I believe he's more of like a backup role for Petrie, but at the same time, like if they want to go like, run stop heavy, they'd probably put him in or sub him in over.
You guys rotate your linebackers. That third linebacker spot gets rotated pretty often too. So he'll probably be that guy, like instead of an EJ Speed or who else do you guys have?
Well, I'm thinking EJ Speed earned enough playing time to probably go over. They like him a little bit more, and they're paying him more.
Oh, he's back. EJ Speed's back.
Yeah.
He's still on the team.
Word. Okay, I missed that.
So it's to me, it's going to be Al-Shire, Speed, and then the rotation of Mafu,
H2O and Mafu.
H2O, and Petrie. But Petrie's still playing his nickel, and then Mafu rotating with Petrie as well. So maybe having Mafu and Petrie out there at the same time, and then H2O out of coverage because he was sussing coverage. A lot of times he missed open tackles that cost us games versus the Bucks and the Rams. So it's like, dude, if he makes those two tackles, we win those two games earlier in the year. Anyway, but I'm just thinking that they've always been looking for an additional like backup safety as well, which is why they went out and they got Reed Blankenship. Because we've had guys like MJ Stewart and like random dudes that just didn't work out, like Ward.
I mean, that's why he held on for Jimmy Ward for so long too.
Exactly. So they're like, you know what? Let's just go get Reed Blankenship, and now we have this Marte
Really good move.
guy who's a good backup. Don't sleep on them. Not drafting a corner or some other depth pieces as well to kind of back up what we got in Derek Stingley and.
How you feeling about the offensive line so far this offseason? Like,
offensive line has been patched up. They kind of fixed it up. So they will probably draft some offensive linemen, but at this point, they've done a really good job this offseason and like filling holes. Pause.
Yeah. Well, Kyle Pitts signed his franchise tag.
Of course he did.
Yes, sir. And
He's like, give me the manyan.
Now, as for OBJ, he's expected to sign with the Giants post-draft.
Is he signing to redraft? I mean, to retire?
Post draft, like after the draft, after
To
the
retire?
no to play.
What the fuck? Hey, I doubt they sign him, bro.
Now, as for Dexter Lawrence, he's seeking $30 million per year.
He deserves it.
Yes, sir. And Zay Flowers would like to stay in Baltimore. Pat, that's what he'd like.
That new regime don't give a fuck about that kid.
Exactly.
They're like, listen, you got to show me something, or you're out of here. I can see the Giants actually trading for him just because of the John Harbaugh correlation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now,
They already brought in Evan Ingram.
As for Kirk Cousins, he's motivated to finish strong. Pause in
Or
Vegas.
not Evan Ingram. What was his name?
Oh,
Likely. There you go.
Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah Likely. Yeah. Come on, go ahead.
Now, kiddo, you mind hitting that trade rumor drop?
These trade
Rumor. Hey. Shout out to the fella.
What up? The Guccini Mac, man. Shout out to the fella.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Now, as for the Los Angeles Chargers, Derwin James' name is drawing trade interest.
Ooh, trade him to the Niners. You know who I could totally see them sending him to? His brother over there in New York. Out of conference. Got the bruh connection. They totally need safety, like a Derwin James. Imagine you get a Derwin James on that defense, and not to mention, let's say they draft Styles, right? So now you got Styles in the middle, and you got Dexter Lawrence at the D tackle. We got Carter and Thibodeau and Burns, and then they got all these pass rushers over there. And I could see them sending back a Thibodeau. Because y'all definitely need a pass rusher over there opposite of Thule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the Chargers, I could totally see this happening.
Now, the Patriots offered a second-round pick for A.J. Brown. Now, I do not know if that came from Diana Rossini or not, because, man, that woman's got her hands on a lot of things these days.
Allegedly. Lee's been so invested in her sex life.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I just think the woman's got some
Give me the list, Lee. Who has she fornicated with?
So,
You know what? Let me guess the list. All right. So we got
Washington
Vrabel.
GM?
We got Vrabel, right? We got Kevin O'Connell,
Donald, the Washington GM?
the Washington GM for the
Yeah.
Niners.
No, this is no.
The prior GM.
It's the prior GM. Yeah.
Oh, she get people. People losing jobs fucking with her. Allegedly.
Allegedly, exactly. Well, coming out this morning, pause. The Colts are shopping Kenny Moore in trade talks ahead of the draft.
You know what? Spencer's a journalist. What if Spencer's on that list? Spencer might have got with Dirty Diana. Huh? Oh, young guru. Yeah, man. He's a journalist.
Yeah.
Really? He's in the game.
Yeah, Papa Guru was telling me about this on the phone. We were talking about baseball, and he's like, what do you think I'm not going to man, but it's a mess. That's all I said. Now, as for the New York Giants, they may move Kevin Thibodeau at the draft.
See?
Yeah.
You see that? What did I just say, Lee?
Mm-hmm. You did.
You ready to get Tavon Thibodeau? You're gonna send Derwin James away though.
That is a position of need. That is a fact.
You know what would suck? Is if like you get the Thibodeau thing going, and then like Derwin James is still a more massive loss. Like Derwin James,
he would be a massive loss.
And why move on from him? Probably his money and maybe age is a bit. This is the
He's
at
up
the
there. He
age
is
where
up there.
you move
Just
him
pay
now
him.
while you can get max value.
Yeah, probably the best we could get value for him right now is yeah. Now, as for the Ravens, they're linked to A.J. Brown and Dexter Lawrence, but we shall see.
Yeah, they just want them all. Huh?
Now, as for your 49ers and the Panthers are connected to Deebo Samuel.
Cool.
Yes, and as for
in Carolina.
as for the Myles Garrett trade situation, it's still uncertain, but I know. And Vikings are open to.
Hold on, I mean, let's back this up real quick.
Mhm.
Pause. Why this would be prime time for them to cash out on Myles Garrett?
Yeah.
Like they're not in this. They're not close to a Super Bowl. Go cash out on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What sucks is that it's gonna massively tilt the scales if and when it's an actual true contender that goes after him. Like if the Chiefs end up with a Myles Garrett, that's fucked up for the world. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, Albert.
Or
Albert-
like, hey, look, the Cowboys, this could be that pass since they missed out on the Max Crosby and the Trey Hendrickson. Maybe this could be it for them right here. They get Myles Garrett, bro. That's different, bro.
That's
You know
a
what I mean?
play.
That I'm hella hating if they get Max. I'm just gonna be clear. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
Look here, Steven. You give me that Myles Garrett.
Now, as for the Vikings, they're open to moving Jonathan Grenard, but the Eagles seem to be the team that is most interested.
Yeah, Vic Fangio would love a Jonathan Grenard,
Okay.
and because they would have him coming off the edge too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're not playing some real outside linebacker. They're gonna have him on the edge. They need edge rush over there.
Albert said this. Did you see the Bleacher Report proposed trade? Dexter Lawrence to the 49ers, Brandon Ayuk, a 2026 second, and a 2026 fourth to the Giants. I saw that and I was like, whatever.
Hey, I love that.
Mm,
For someone that we're gonna eventually post June 1st cut anyway.
mm.
And then we theoretically do have the bread to give to Dexter Lawrence. And man, we've been trying so hard to fill that position. Like we spent high draft capital, or even this case, we traded with the Cowboys. I think we sent like a third or something, like or a fifth or something. We sent like a fifth to go get a Wasi, or forgive me, I forget his name.
Hawasu?
No, it's not a Wasu. It's like a Wasi CC or some shit. The shout out to all my Africans though. I don't want to slaughter their names. And then what's his name? We just traded for him. So if we have him and Dexter Lawrence in that middle, bro, we're in there, bro. Nick Bosa and fucking Michael Williams both coming off of ACLs because of the goddamn substation. But like we'll be nasty up front. Then we can start playing some Niner football on defense. Like, you know, baby, look at we had solid. It felt like we were playing Niner football on defense, even though we didn't have the personnel and everybody was dying. Schematically, we're holding it down. So I'm hoping like if we get a Dexter Lawrence, but that's a big problem solver because people have been able to run on us up that gut. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, as for draft news, the Chiefs are likely to trade back for more assets. The Cowboys are going to be aggressive and trade up a candidate. They would like to move up and get a edge rusher or someone like Reese or Bain. And the Giants are open to trading down. And the Eagles are expected to trade up for a wide receiver, which would open the door for an A.J. Brown going bye-bye.
I think the
Well,
Giants.
going back to the Giants, I was gonna say going back to the Giants being willing to trade down. I think that's calling the bluff on that. They're not going to take Jeremiah Love.
No.
They're just saying. I think.
And I don't think they would even. Like, I think they would really take that linebacker, if not trade out for someone who's willing to pay up for whatever pass rush that's available. Because they got, look at all the pass rushers they got. So they even Abdul Carter last year. So
the biggest name that came out this morning, it's Ruben Bain that everyone wants. It's the Cowboys, it's the Saints, and it's the Chiefs that want Ruben Bain.
Yeah, and it'd probably be the Giants would be the jump off spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's going to be, you know, when he's available right there, when the Giants are on the clock, that's probably the one if the Giants do trade back, which would be smart for them. You got a new regime in there. You know what I'm saying? They might need more. They might need some more picks here. Just to, you know what I mean? They might need more than what they got.
Guccini says the 2026 Cleveland Browns will be the 2021 Baltimore Ravens this year. I'm betting that in Vegas as Rounds my Super Bowl champ.
Ooh, okay. I'm with you in Vegas. Fuck it. He just spoke to the degenerate gambler in me right now.
Yeah, that's got to pay out lovely. Like if me, you, and JD want to put in like $50 each, throw a $150 bet down on that. I'm cool.
I'm down. Remember last year, the three of us were, even Kidda, we were all on the Patriots over, and we should have smashed that.
Should have done that. You know what?
We were all, that was the one thing we were all like, yeah. And then, allegedly, all alleged, it just kind of made me like, I just forgot about it.
We'll look for some easy ones. We'll look for some easy smash ones like that, and then we'll go to the sports book.
I like Arizona, and I want to see what Arizona's and the Miami Dolphins, what their underovers are, because like, you know what I mean? If they're gonna give them like 4 wins, I might take 5 for them. You know what I mean? I feel like they're gonna upset some people just because, you know, whenever you got it, especially when you got some good coaches there, which I think Michael Floor is.
Now,
And-
as for the Philadelphia Eagles, they're expected to trade up for a wide receiver, and it looks like Tyson is the name that they really like.
So that would mean that this AJ Brown thing is gonna happen eventually.
Exactly.
You know who has a high. You know how the Patriots said, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a second round for AJ Brown." They weren't fucking with that because the Patriots' second round is like basically like a back. It's
Back end, yeah.
right. So like, here's the Ravens, bro. They could probably get AJ Brown for a second here. They got a high second round pick.
Now, as for the Patriots, they're targeting defensive tackle early. So that's what they're looking at as DT. And the Titans are still adding at cornerback at cornerback, and the Falcons want to stockpile picks, they're saying, in this draft because they don't have,
because they got none.
They got none. And the Dolphins could draft 2 wide receivers in the first 3 rounds.
I mean, I can see it. They got to replenish.
Yeah.
They got enough of.
And the Carolina Panthers are targeting a wide receiver again, which would be the 3rd straight year of drafting a wide receiver
I
early.
would say, wait a minute, who's left in Miami? Like
There's nobody over
Yeah,
there.
nobody.
Tyreek's gone, and
Waddle's
They
gone.
traded
Waddle's
Waddle away.
gone. And then you got Malik Willis, who's only making, I think, like going to make like what is it?
Like 18
4
or
million
something
less than
like that.
CJ Stroud.
It's some cheap ass contract.
His contract's
He has, like-
22 million. Woo!
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
No.
And then there's like Malik Washington.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, I think they brought in Jalen Tolbert. It's like, yeah, they're going to draft some receivers here.
Guccini
I
says
got
no.
them taking a receiver in the first round.
JD says nope. I don't want Jordan Tyson to the Eagles.
For real, though.
Yeah.
Hey, they've been. I think it was last Tuesday's show. They said the Niners was being tied to tie if he falls that far, or
Yeah.
maybe potentially we jump up a couple spots if he's there. You know what I mean?
What's up, Song?
What up, Sal?
Now, as for the Raiders, they are trending towards taking Fernando Mendoza at 1.
Yeah, don't say breaking news.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hit
Well,
the drop.
as for Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson, many teams have him ranked in the 1st round, and he will attend the NFL draft.
Let's go.
As for the Saints, Chiefs, and Cowboys are teams to watch who could attempt to trade up for a pass rusher on draft night. So as I said earlier, and it's Ruben
Who would take
Bain.
Ty Simpson? Because like that could be like one of those Shuck type of situations where it's just like, hey, this guy's a starter and he's probably actually better than what we thought or something.
Yeah.
I mean, and no disrespect to Malik Willis, but like for the longest, I was like, ha. They thought he was gonna be a first rounder, and like, yeah, he flashed last year. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So maybe the jury's still out on him. But yeah, like,
Maybe
you
they
know,
take another guy then. Maybe they take him then.
that's
They need
the only other
receivers.
example I could think of outside
They
of
need receivers.
Tyler Shook was a great example, though.
Yeah.
I mean, shit,
No.
second round.
The Browns
As-
will take.
Now, as for the Miami Dolphins, have been named as a landing spot for Penn State quarterback Drew Aller.
Oh, there you go. We were just talking about them taking a quarterback.
Yeah.
The Steelers.
No, I thought
No.
you said mine.
It's a Dolphin. Now, as for the Cardinals, they're considering running back Jeremiah Love at 3, but they're saying it's a possibility. We should.
Not the Dolphins. What team?
The Cardinals.
Okay, because you said Dolphins.
The Dolphins are
Dolphins before that.
the Dolphins are a landing spot for Penn State quarterback Drew Aller.
Yeah, no, I heard that, but I'm just saying because right after that, never mind. Continue.
Because we clarified because then you said Pittsburgh and we were like, what does that have to do with anything? We were saying,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
my
know.
fault.
That was my fault.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know where I was on that one.
Now, as for the
I
Chiefs,
probably should have looked at the show sheet first before this.
they're targeting Bain and Bailey, and the Cowboys are eyeing Bain and Caleb Downs.
Brandon, that's when quarterbacks hit their prime, bro, when they're 30.
Yeah.
Now, as for the Giants, Sonny Styles is at play at number 5. And for the Browns, Carnell Tate looks like it's going to be their pick at 6.
Yeah, I could see the Giants taking Styles there instead of
Yeah.
doing the Jeremiah Love thing like they said they would.
And the Raiders are very interested in Denzel Boston at number 36, which would be the second round pick if he's there.
Who's that? What did he do?
Denzel Boston, the wide receiver from I think he went to what was it, Washington? Washington.
Denzel Boston playing for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And the Panthers are very high on tight end Oscar Delp.
Denzel Boston. That's Denzel Washington's nephew.
Yeah, from Boston.
Yeah.
Austin,
Texas.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, as the Vikings are very interested in safety Dylan Thiemann. Dylan
Dyman.
Samsonite.
The man.
And the Ravens have been linked to Kenyon Sadiq and Jordan Tyson also. And
Yeah, the Ravens is gonna get another tight end up.
They should probably just do that.
they have to.
The Bills should just do that instead
They
of
did
Rivers,
lose likely.
most likely.
Yeah. Now the Jets are expected to be aggressive at wide receiver in this coming draft also.
Boom, fuck it. Take that too.
Yeah.
Just like Kiddo was saying.
Now, as for the Jaguars, they plan to use Travis Hunter as a full-time cornerback.
I know, right? I mean,
Sorry to everyone who drafted him in Superflex thinking you were getting a receiver, some
Exactly right.
special cheat code. Now you just spent a lot for a defensive.
just have a
back.
cornerback who you gotta hope is not that good. So then QBs target him, and then he can get tackles. Otherwise, if he's hella good, like man, he can't even start this motherfucker.
Now, as for the Steelers, they're confident that Aaron Rodgers will return, give them a decision before the draft. That's what they're hoping for.
That's
Brandon just said 2 firsts and a high second for a CB.
Yes, sir. Now, as for Ruben Bain, he visited the Chiefs a couple days ago. Carnell Tate visited the Saints. Chris Bell, who I was talking to Papa Guru on the phone, that's who he wants the Saints to draft in the second round, is Chris Bell. And the 49ers and the Browns have been heavily connected to KC Concepcion.
Who's that?
KC Concepcion,
No,
the
who's
Browns and the
connected to him?
49ers are the teams that are
Put some respect on it.
Stop
And-
it, Browns.
Respect on it.
Browns in the. And as for
Stop
quarterback
my game.
Thiago Pavia, the Panthers brought him in for a second visit. Which why would they need a second visit?
Oh, they just like short quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's true. Now, as for
He's a little guy like Bryce.
yeah, he's
They're like, we need a good backup so we can have one solid game plan. I need somebody that fits the exact same player arc or archetype. That's where I'm
It's that play where they're just gonna throw him over the line.
now
There it
as for
You
Ruben
can't do that
Bain,
with Andy Dalton.
as for the Miami's Ruben Bain, he's been slipping on some boards due to his arm length concern. So
Ooh.
They said the same thing about Will Campbell.
yeah, how'd that work out, right?
But I mean, Ruben Bain's obviously an edge rusher, so maybe.
Now I do know the fella's watching, and there is a player that he really does like in this draft, and it's Eli Stowers.
Okay.
And Eli Stowers is being evaluated as a wide receiver instead of a tight end in this draft.
So is he too small for it to be a tight end, but like the hella big, like so they made him as a receiver, so they made him tight end in college or something?
I don't know, but GMs feel he's more of a wide receiver than a tight end. That's what they view him, as a wide receiver than a tight end.
You know what's so dope about that? Shout out to them because they're helping bro out because
He's
if you get
stuck,
labeled a tight end and let's just say you're good, right? And one day you're gonna get that big bag. They're gonna give you a tight end bag. Like remember Jimmy Graham? Jimmy Graham was basically a giant receiver. He wasn't the greatest blocker. He was running routes all the time. When he time to him to get paid, remember he made a whole hoopla like I want to be paid like a receiver.
Yeah,
You know
give me
what I'm
that receiver bag.
Yeah. Now,
Right.
as for Jordan Tyson, he will have his own private workout at ASU on April 17th. So
Yeah, you got a whole private workout.
he's got because he wasn't able to go to the
At the
with an injury.
combine, okay, or the
Yeah.
pro day.
Now we know Mendoza is not going to be at the draft. That this is the last quarterback to skip the draft was Trevor Lawrence in 2021. to not be
Trevor
there.
Lawrence wasn't there. You know why? Because
Well,
he
he
didn't
wants
want
to be there
nobody
for
to
his
hug him
mom
and that
in
wig
Miami.
fall off.
He wants to be there around his family. From what they're saying.
No, listen, this is what I'm saying though, because Roger Goodell, you know what I mean, he'll put you in real close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't want that wig to shake up off his dome piece. You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence was like, listen, I'm just gonna drive from home.
Now, as for Arvell Reese, he's widely viewed as the potential #1 overall prospect in this draft, and he's linked to the Jets, who they probably will take at '2.
Probably.
Yes,
And then they'll
sir.
take a receiver at 16.
Yeah. Now, as for Roma Dunze, he says the Bears have the best young offense in the league.
I would agree. Because it's just for on paper, like from
On paper.
him, Burton, and Loveland, and then Caleb is slinging it all over the map. You know what I'm saying? You got Ben Johnson calling the plays. Like, why wouldn't they be confident they're going to be one of the better offenses?
Yeah. Now, Liam Cohen came out and said Trevor Lawrence will improve with his stability. Trevor Lawrence is
man.
I'm not sold on that. Now, as for Matt Nagy on Jackson Dart, he said this kid is different in quotes.
So hold on real quick. When you say stability, what does that mean? What do you think that means, Lee?
Stability?
Yeah, when he said,
then again, Trevor Lawrence needs to have stability. He had a better year last year, yes, but maybe if it's
maybe that's what they mean. Maybe they mean the continuity of
the offense.
Regime.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I took from it. Yeah,
but saying he has to work on stability is crazy. He needs to work on. You know what he needs to do? Just reveal to the world his baldness and all his greatness, and his confidence will probably shoot through the roof.
Well, he's
over there
never
lying
Lawrence.
to the world.
Now, as for Matt Nagy, he says Jackson Dart this kid is different in quotes, but that's what they all say. But Mark Andrews says there's a lot more opportunities in this new offense in Baltimore.
Yeah, opportunities for him to miss time.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's the diabetic too. So like when he gets hurt, it's like extra long to come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Peter Schrager said this morning that the Chiefs are very focused on asset accumulation in draft picks. They want to accumulate because that is an older.
They're in for Chiefs Kingdom. It's time to reset a lot of things over there. You know what I mean?
It's an old roster,
and they're a very well ran organization. So you know what I mean. I tend to believe more of the rumors that come out on them. Like when they were like trying to trade up, I didn't believe that shit. Now them saying they're trying to trade down, I do believe that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, as for Myles Garrett, he could lose about $1 million workout bonus because it requires 84% participation. So he will not be there for all that 84. So
I mean, he wants to get up out of there. He don't want to risk hurting himself. Trade me.
Yeah.
$1 million is nothing, bro. He got it on him. He got that $1 million on him, bro. He should cut the check.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all the news I have for today.
Oh, ear to the streets.
There you have it, folks. Ear to the streets.
Brandon's Ruben Bain is like Peacock. What do you guys think you're doing in round one? Do you think offensive line, or what is needs that you feel you guys need in round one?
I already know it. It's a late round pick. Sarah's probably going to try to trade back and get multiple picks. We won't have any selections in the first day. It's happened like the last, I don't know how many years in a row already. So I'll just stick with that. We won't make a first round selection.
Try it out.
I'll trade it back for multiple picks.
Yeah.
If they do take somebody, it'll probably be somebody they really like on defense, just knowing them.
You can look in there.
We have a shit ton of receivers. It would be cool to draft a running back, but I don't think there's going to be anybody of note there because there's not any good ones. So there's no point in doing that. I don't think you reach for an offensive lineman or a center. It just depends, right? If somebody is there that you like, might have fallen, but I doubt it. I would probably say take best available, but who knows what that is at whatever pick. 20. What are we picking? 26? I don't even know.
I think you're at 26. Yeah.
Hold on. That doesn't sound right.
Texans at 26?
The Texans, I can tell you.
I feel like they're later than that, right?
The Texans
28.
are
28.
28, yeah.
There you go.
They have the
Yeah,
28.
they're
And
one
San
of the remaining
Francisco's
four.
27.
That dreadful divisional round. It's crazy because, like, is that an indictment against CJ Stroud? He's going against history right now. He has 3 playoff wins. Give the man his money. That'd be the smart thing to do right now. Extend him, like, don't make him a record-breaking contract. Or you think they'll push his shit back all the way back? Pause to the 5th year.
I think they will, unless he has like a crazy resurgence type of year, which I don't see. They're going to try to run the fucking football.
That is
So
true.
they're going to rein him back, and in a prove it type year, his efficiency is going to have to be like ridiculous in order for him to be like, all right, now give me a big new contract. And this is only his
CJ
4th
Stroud
year.
is on the block.
And this is only his 4th year, bro. So he still has another year after that. Then they talk about, whatever extending him. They just
Yeah.
picked up that 5th year option.
They could Kyler
But
Murray.
he's still
him.
on the books for 2 more if you think about it.
Yeah, facts. I mean,
And 2 more and cheap. 2 more and cheap,
Right.
giving him a window to pay Will Anderson and keep the whole core of the defense together.
Yeah,
And
'cause
you
by the
already
time they
extended
get
Nico
there,
Collins.
right? And Nico's is kind of team friendly too, if you think about it. And
Yeah, super
as
team
far as
friendly.
the market goes at that position.
He's not even like top 10, I think,
Oh, word.
as far as contracts. Yeah, I think he's like 13 or something. And then you get Tank. So now you get Tank back. So we'll see if he's healthy enough. They'll probably pick up his 5th year option also. Because this would only be his 4th year for Tank. So they'd have him under contract for 2 more if they pick up his 5th year. But
He
this
had
is
he
a
was- wasn't it like a 3rd round? Was that 4? Did they get
3rd
4
round.
years?
3rd round. Pick
Oh, okay.
69, I think.
Oh, but you can't place options on certain players though, too. Though.
Oh, that's right. They'd probably have to extend him this year then.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it would be for super duper cheap
Yeah.
The league minimum,
because it's a
probably.
prove it deal type of thing, right?
Yep.
That could even be like a mid-season contract. Like he's looking good, he's playing well, and you're like, okay, you know what? Give him for
Let's
another
keep
year.
him here. Yeah, maybe extend him early or something. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited for this year though, because at least for the Texans, they did definitely addressed that offensive line. Like my Niners still haven't done that. We're over here thinking that rumors might even move Trent Williams. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we
I'm like,
extended
yo.
Trent Brown. They extended Ed Ingram. So that's a tackle and a guard.
Yeah.
Then they signed Braden Smith. That's another tackle. Then they signed Wyatt Teller. That's another guard. Then you have Deontay Ursary, who's coming into his 2nd year. That's your other tackle. Just in case you have a backup tackle now or whatever from those other 2 guys. And then you're just sticking with the 2 centers you got now. So I'm hoping they draft a center at some point, but I think the earliest I want to them to do it is pick 69 overall, which I think is in the 3rd round.
Hmm.
3rd round, 5th overall. I think that's pick number 69. I'm not too sure. It doesn't give me the number here. If you do the
Very
math,
notorious number.
we're just gonna stick with that. If you do the math.
Yeah.
Brandon chiming in here. Texans grabbing Zion Young or Christian Miller or Peter Woods in the 1st. Zion Young would be nice. What's that other dude? Proctor. What's that person's name? There's another guy.
Are these the tackles, the left tackles?
Yeah, there's potential names there. I just don't know if they do it. Like I said, their track history has been trade back
And or defense.
and or defense and or trade, all the way back into like the 3rd pick, which is
You ain't lying. You guys definitely have been trading back, especially after like to compensate for like the one year you guys bought the Cardinals joint, and then
but now they have all their picks this year, like in every round, and they have
the Browns blessed y'all too,
pick.
huh?
They already have a pretty high 2nd round pick. They maybe just be a good year to just take best available if they. Yeah, trade back doesn't look good this year. Yeah, I kind of agree. I say just take best available, Brandon. They have a high 2nd and then that late 1st. So they get that 2nd from via Washington with the Larry Tunsil trade. So they have the 27th overall pick, I think, or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, from the Laramie joint. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
we'll see how that works out.
Dang,
Draft
Washington and Atlanta, they
the
tried
38th
to go
overall
for it
pick.
last year and fucked up.
Yeah, so here's some projections. Peter Woods, the defensive lineman from Clemson, 2nd round, maybe Chase Bisontis. I don't know,
Bisontis?
Yeah, he's one name that we've been linked to. And same with Woods.
DeSantis?
Basantis, yeah.
Nobody was talking about the Chargers, Lee. You guys have all your linemen coming back healthy.
No, but there's
No.
two names
I was
at
talking about the
22.
Texans. Second round, 38th overall, DeSantis.
DeSantis.
Let's see what else. Jake Goldie, linebacker from Cincinnati. Antonio Williams. Jake Slaughter, interior offensive lineman. You go a 5th round running back, Katron Allen. Yeah, I'm not too excited. This draft class is like whatever. We'll see what they do in the first and second rounds. Probably all.
DeSantis.
My number one pick is if the kid from Penn State drops. If he's there, I'll fucking run that card in for him. That's who I want. Is
Who's the kid?
the kid from Penn State, the offensive guard. What's Lone Olave? I can't. Yeah,
Got me
the
there,
OG.
man.
That's who I want. Yeah, I'd run that card up for him, man. Fucking take that man right there. Protect Justin
Pause.
Herbert, God damn it.
Pause. I would take that man. That was crazy. Pause.
I want.
All right, move on. It happens. You have to run
Trust
that in.
only humans.
DeSantis.
Oh, dear God.
Let's see. Texans just need a lot of long-term depth this class, so they don't need vets in free agency. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel,
that's
either.
true.
I feel like they've done a good job addressing things early in the offseason.
It's kind of a New England-esque.
It's the first time I feel good with all the offseason moves they've done.
Yeah, well, when I say New England-esque, I mean like they, well, obviously you have Caserio from New England, but
Caserio.
Oh yeah, what is it? Did I say Caserio?
No, I'm
Caserio?
saying it's Caserio-esque
Oh yeah,
because he was in New
Caserio-esque.
England when that stuff was
Yeah,
happening.
that's true because he's the one that was in New England, probably doing all that shit. Where you're gonna bring in some of the savvy veterans, you know what I'm saying, at good costs, right? Like even the Blankenship, that's a fucking massive move. You know what I mean? And he might even just be like in a rotation too. It's like, yeah, you know
For
what I mean?
real.
Like that shit is crazy. They do their thing over there.
I'm excited to see how that looks.
For
Got a
real.
white guy in the secondary. Watch out.
You know, B now he has to show his worth. He's like, listen, it's a reverse racism. You know what I mean?
It was already one of the most dangerous secondaries, and then they added Blankenship to it.
Yeah, because who was the other guy? Was it Murray 2 years ago? And then who was last year?
They had MJ Stewart, they had Murray, they had I don't know, just dudes back
yeah,
there.
but
that
that's
were trying to
Blankenship.
hide.
Let's go.
Just guys who were back there trying to hide with all the other dudes. Like, oh, don't notice that he's out there playing free safety.
Right? Because you got fucking Stingley and Lassiter too on the outsides, just like congesting everything. You know what I mean?
Stingley, Lassiter,
Smothering.
Bullock, Blankenship, Petrie, and then the new guy, Mapu.
That's crazy work. Yeah,
That's
and
crazy
then like
coverage right
it
there.
almost makes like the linebackers like you. It almost makes them like it doesn't matter who it is because like that you got the crazy edges up front. You know what I mean? It's just the linebackers just need to just focus on stopping the run, basically. You know what I mean? That's probably why people. That's probably why that's probably the glaring weakness last year was the cover linebackers. You know what I mean, right? Like when they watched them, I'm pretty sure that's on at the top of the scout report when they're
Christian
game
Harris
planning.
gone, H2O, shaky. But still going to be very interesting that the way that they just pick up defensive linemen and whoever they plug in there also does work.
Yeah, you guys got mad rotation at the D tackle position too. For real.
Mario Edwards and Tommy Togiai scored like 5 touchdowns last year.
What's my man? The settlement. The settler.
Oh, Settle's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, he got paid somewhere.
Well, coming
Yeah.
out this morning, pause, that now the Browns have shifted their stance. They would like to shake things up and take offensive tackle Caden Proctor at 6.
That's crazy. They should have just kept that to themselves and like traded back.
Tim Settles with the Commanders.
Ooh, okay. They need that position bad. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be a full-on starter over there.
Yeah, he made a name for himself here, and now he's gone over there.
The
There's-
settler.
Yeah, I miss
He's
him. He would buy himself a
Washington.
Rolex every time I got sacked.
Mhm.
He did try to talk shit versus the Chiefs in the playoffs, and then kind of didn't do anything, and then we lost. So
Yeah, that was his like little breakout year too, huh? Oh, you were at that game, huh?
I was. It was Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes being sacked and then jumping out of it, throwing a little jump pass to Kelsey, being wide open, like couldn't cover him for 8 seconds or whatever it was. But there it was. It was a linebacker trying to cover him. I think it was Alshire that year. He was right there, and Kelsey just kind of like baby mossed him or whatever. I don't know.
We never forget those things.
Yeah, I was there.
We really don't. Man, yeah, this
That was also when they threw like that phantom roughing the passer. Like he didn't even get hit.
Yeah, that was a bitch.
Will Anderson and Petrie, I think, hit each other or something.
Even the fans were coming up to you and your lady, right? Like,
Yeah.
hey, that shit was
Pretty much saying like, yeah, we got lucky. Or like, yeah, the refs bailed us out.
Yeah, they knew it.
In so many
That's why
words.
they went on to lose in the Super Bowl.
Big time.
They had a questionable call that went in their favor too against the Bills in the AFC Championship that year. It was like at the very end or something like that. It was like I forget what call it was. I think it might have been like a phantom holding call that like pushed the Chiefs up to get like to get in the field goal position or still some shit like that. Can't remember. Might have even been an overtime game. I do remember we were watching the game. It was like me, Derek, we were all on this motherfucker. And then like I remember I said, Derek, what's the live bet? What's the live money right now? And it said Chiefs plus whatever the fuck. I was like, oh shit, let's put money on it. And then like we were scrambling to try to put the money in, and then they closed it on us.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
And then they went on to win, and we were all so mad, like fuck.
Yeah,
It was insane. It was like plus like it was like plus 115 or something like that.
It was like 160
in the third quarter. Huh?
It was what was it plus 160 something like that?
I don't know. I think
it was some crazy number.
I remember. Either way, and then he was like, because we were trying to decide what to bet. Like, I was like, fuck it, 100. And he's like, 100 total? I was like, no, fuck it, 100 each. I'm like, there's no way they're going to give us this much. I'm willing to lose 100 on that. And then when they went on the win, I was like, But we were trying to get the bet in, so it wasn't like anyone's fault. They just closed it on us. Live bets, you got to kind of lock them in when you see them. You know what I mean? You take too long, they won't allow it no more because it's in real time. Because these motherfuckers was marching.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're live betting odds until a certain point.
Yeah, because then you'll see the odds just switch. Like they went and scored, and then boom, it went minus money. It was like, fuck. It's like, no, we could have, shoulda, woulda. But it's all good. I feel like when those things was there for us, it'll still be there for us. We just have to go back one day and reclaim it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at some futures that I really like, and then I'll share them with you guys, and then we'll decide which if any we have some strong convictions about. We kind of did that a couple off seasons ago, or last off season. I don't remember. We were like,
it was last off season before Vegas. It was
I know a couple of years ago I was on the Eagles when they had that. I was like Eagles Super Bowl and Jalen Hurts MVP, and both of those came up just short. I think they lost in the Super Bowl, and Jalen Hurts had like an MVP type season but didn't win. It was Mahomes that year. But I was like, I had really it was a strong conviction. Probably could have put a bet on there and still gotten something out of it. But.
Yeah, if you would have put it on them to the just remember that same year we were in Vegas, and it was Dennis's boy, and he came back last year with us, and then he cashed it out.
Nice. Yeah.
He had bet the Eagles to go win the Super Bowl when they beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, my barber said he wanted to give me some money to place some bets on the Broncos.
Nice. You know what's crazy? The Broncos, that's such a chip on their shoulder now, because it's like, it's the shoulda, woulda, coulda. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, what if he wasn't hurt? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, he wanted a Bo Nix MVP bet to be placed. I was like, okay, see what that pays.
Oh, that's that's a little spicy now.
I mean, if Drake May can do it, Bo Nix can do it, I feel.
Yeah.
All it takes is winning games, and the Broncos did that.
I'm gonna just put if Joe Burrow is getting any kind of plus money on MVP, I'm gonna put it on Joe Burrow. on one of
I
mine.
don't know, man. Every time I feel like he's gonna have that bounce back, he gets hurt or some shit stupid happens.
He's kind of, his history is like on off. So off last year, let's go. On year, let's do it. Mighty Joe, he's mighty.
Double down.
Because anytime, this is the only time we're gonna get some decent odds on him when he's coming off of a bad year. You know what I mean? Because those guys are like, Josh Allen's of the world. All that, he's in that conversation, but he's just, you know what I mean? All them injuries. Who's the reigning MVP right now?
It's not Josh Allen. It's gonna be. God damn it!
It wasn't
Oh, Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford.
staph infection.
It's that.
He did it. Look at the old man Staffy. Pause.
Yeah.
It was like 2 years ago. Was it Lamar and
Lamar? Then it went Josh Allen, then Staffy.
Who was before Lamar? Was it
I think that was that the Mahomes year?
Oh yeah, that's right. Mahomes, and then he went on to win the Super Bowl that year too, huh? He is like the Brady of this generation.
I always get the league MVP and Super Bowl MVP confused when, like, in my head when I try to think back on it. So
yeah, because it's very rare you see a Super Bowl. I mean, a season MVP be a.
And then Aaron Rodgers got it in 2021.
Yeah, didn't Aaron Rodgers get it twice in a row? 20 and 21.
I think you're right there, Buggy. I think you're right.
Yeah, and then what's it called? Well, because he what was it? What we were just talking about? Oh yeah, I used to think that was like a semi-curse, like like look at Matt Ryan, Super Bowl MVP. I mean, not Super Bowl MVP. Season MVP goes lose the Super Bowl in epic fashion.
Okay, it was. Let's see, Rodgers 2020. Yeah, he back to back. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what was
Lamar
it? Cam Newton was the
2019.
MVP. He went to the Super Bowl, lost it. I think Patrick Mahomes might be one of the few that was an MVP and then went on to go win the Super Bowl too. Kurt Warner might be one, if I remember correctly, when he won it. I think he might have been MVP. Was Kurt Warner MVP in '99?
99 was Kurt Warner, correct?
Boom, he won. So that's a very short list of people to win the MVP and then go on to win the Super Bowl, let alone get the Super Bowl MVP too. Might be even a shorter list.
Didn't Brady do it?
I don't think so. I can't
I think
remember.
Edelman was MVP or somebody, wasn't it? Or I don't remember.
Yeah. Edelman, even that year too, when Edelman was that was the 2018 season. Brady didn't have like the light up year. You know what I mean? They were running the ball like crazy that year with Sonny Michel and shit, and like Burkhead and White and everyone
They
else.
had 3 running backs like tearing it up. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Edelman, I think he was suspended for like most of that year too, like 6 weeks.
That was
the only 2 players that it says is Mahomes in 2022 and Warren in 1999.
Oh wow, they're really the only ones. Yeah, they would. Because then if you look at all the list of MVPs just over the years, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They don't even get to the Super Bowl, most of them. Look at the Stafford last year, MVP, dude.
Also, Steve Young, 1994.
Oh, word, put that on.
Emmitt Smith, 1993, and Montana, 1989, and Bradshaw, 1978.
Okay, so so you the list.
It makes a little more
That's a
sense.
hell of a list to be on.
And Bart Starr, 1966. There's 7 players that have done it. So it's Mahomes,
Before
Warner,
the merger,
Young,
there was probably some
Smith.
badasses.
Yeah. So the most current would be Mahomes and Kurt Warner, and then Steve Young.
Oh, Steve Young did that, B.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And
Who did we
Montana
beat in that
did too.
Super Bowl. So it's refresh my memory. Okay, never mind. We'll just leave it to mystery. $1994.
All right, Buggy. Yeah, you know. Yeah. It's all good.
I'm just saying it's history. You know what I mean?
It's history. Yeah.
I mean, we just stumbled upon it.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
I didn't know Steve Young was the MVP that year. I don't know shit.
You do now.
Super Bowl MVP too. Let's go.
Sure.
6 of them. He holds the record right now until this day. Threw 6 passing touchdowns in the Super Bowl. They said he wanted to throw 8. Him and Mike Shanahan's plan. They always said they were trying to throw 8 for his jersey number. Threw 6. But that's how confident they were. Like, we're about to throw 8 on these motherfuckers. History.
It's all good.
We should get up out of here.
So that's our.
That's our cue.
Sounds good to me. All right, make sure you guys are checking out the rest of the stuff that we got. Typically, there will be a Chargers Power Hour. There will be the return, season 2 at some point. You guys be on the lookout for that. I'm sure
Possibly
let us all know.
I have one Sunday, but I will touch base with
Season
JD,
2.
so we don't know.
We're waiting on the completion of the Heart to Start podcast studio. Good luck to JD on the rest of that. He's almost there, getting the updates.
It looks
through the
good.
Good. So appreciate everybody for hanging out. Make sure you check on neonpeacockmerch.com. We got a bunch of new designs going up there. Hit me up on the socials if you want anything taken care of. You can tip me a little bit of something via the electronic delivery systems for some funds, and we'll get you a design up there ready to order. Be on the lookout. Huge sale coming up in a matter of days, maybe weeks. We'll see. I'll let you guys know in advance, get you prepped up for that. So start adding some stuff in your cart. Make sure you sign up and subscribe. Hit the like and subscribe to all of our channels here on the GWN, from Heart to Start, the Heart to Start podcast studio, the Chargers Power Hour here with Lee, and then everybody else from in between, the Neon Peacock channel as well. And don't forget our friends over at Chicago Clubhouse and Ignorant Thinkers podcast, and all of the friendlies that stop by occasionally here at the GWN. With that being said, I hope everybody has a great Friday, and we will catch you guys at the very least, on Tuesday with another episode of Wake Your Game Up.
No, fellas. Peace.
You guys got anything going on?
Have a blessed weekend, fellas.
That's right. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay blessed. Peace.
Sky. I run a tight ship. Loose lips sink ships. Run shit. Dripping like a runny faucet. Let that sink in. Table full of bosses at the meeting, double crosses, and we gon' have to toss you off the deep end, baller blockers. They tryna block my shine, solar eclipse. I'm a mobster and a doctor. I prescribe your daily fix. From the tech mecca, we lit, we see chips. Bench presser pumping this weight, the bees flip. Don't let the tech stretch you talking that shit, get greenlit. Silly suckers tried to ride my wave, got seasick. How I'm living, counting this chicken, we out eating. AM to the PM every day, carpe diem. Yeah, I'll tell you about that money off top, Bogor, gotta feed somebody. Look, I don't know nothing except make more money. If you ain't got no money, then you ain't nobody. Money is a religion, righteous cause for sinning. Riding for the cause, we've been down from the beginning. 100 miles are running, all your mouths are running. If you ain't talking money, then you ain't saying nothing. Yeah, we finna ball like recess. Stash bands in the wall and the heat vents. Vacuum sealed so the smell don't seep in. I represent the underworld, this ain't no secret. Stay 10 toes down, both feet pressed. Duck the alphabet boys, cover up my feet prints. They know my name, I'm heavy in this game. Knee deep in this thing, I ain't just get my feet wet. We way fresher so they got vendetta. So we keep stick with us, leave you with a leaky defense. How I'm living, counting this chicken, we out eating. AM to the PM every day, carpe diem. Yeah, I'll tell you about that money off top, Bogor, gotta feed somebody. Look, I don't know nothing except make more money. If you ain't got no money, then you ain't nobody.